Hey, good morning, everyone. It is Friday. It is Friday the 13th. Be careful. And it's Mike and Lisa from AM 800 here with you today for a few minutes to wrap up the week.
Yes, for a few minutes. I know you got a busy day. You're a busy guy. Got to go.
Got to work tomorrow, too. I'm on the Live and Local program again tomorrow, filling in for Kyle Horner, who, again, another guy who has more vacation time than me. And I'll be on from 6 till 9 tomorrow. We're going to talk about a new book about the Trump administration. Ooh, it's juicy.
Wow. Is it?
The juice is going to overflow from this book, and we're going to talk to the author tomorrow morning. I don't know when yet, but tune in between 6 and 8. It'll be somewhere in there. And producer Christina went and took photos of the... what was the meteor shower thing? The Poseidon adventure or whatever?
Perseid.
The Perseid adventure. And she got some photos of the Milky Way. She's going to tell us about her experience tomorrow, where she went, where she saw these things. So I'm hoping okay, maybe one day I can see one of these meteor showers. But I guess I got to go somewhere into the dark regions and depths of Essex County to do it.
You could actually probably, when you get up for work, go out in your backyard and look up.
You think?
Yeah,
Too light, isn't it? You got to get away from the lights of the city.
You would be able to see something. You perhaps wouldn't be able to see everything. It would be better if you were in the dark, away from the city lights. But I think you would still be able to see a lot, especially during the Perseid meteor shower.
All right. Precisely. Okay, so we got that going on. Now, a quick update. Anne wants to know how Lulu is. I have not good news about Lulu, who hurt her leg on Wednesday, has been limping around quite a bit. Took her to the vet yesterday. Dr. House saying she has torn her ACL and will need surgery. Can't hear you.
I said, are you kidding me? What is it with you and dogs?
I don't know. I mean, Lulu's been the low-maintenance one for 11 and a half years and never had any issues. And now all of a sudden, that back left leg has always been a little wonky. She's had this thing where the socket of the hip and the leg kind of pop out on her once in a while. It's kind of uncomfortable for her, but it pops back in. Everything's good. Fell in a little hole between someone's lawn and the curb or the gutter, whatever. Twisted it. We were hoping it was just a twist or a sprain, but it looks like it's an ACL tear, and she has to have surgery, which I'm very worried about because she's a little bit older. Dr. House said, you know what? She's in great shape. Her weight's good. And if you don't get it done, she'll use the other leg more to support herself. That one might go. And then you got no back legs.
Then you get her one of those little wheelchair things you see the dogs in.
I would. I for sure would. So, yes, and I will give her a hug. She's been getting lots of hugs and kisses, carries down the stairs. And the problem is she lives for her morning and afternoon or evening WALK. We're like, what are we going to do? You're supposed to keep her off this thing. And it's after surgery, before surgery. So, Dr. House said, okay. Let her walk one house length on the lawn, pick her up, carry her a couple homes, let her on the next lawn, sniff around, pick her up. So there's going to be a lot of work and recovery time moving forward. So I feel very bad for my little princess.
When's she going to have that done? Do you know?
Well, they said it's pretty common, right? So it's going to be not for 2-3 weeks until she gets it done. Tram has set the record for ACL surgeries. He had 4, amongst other million health issues.
Yeah, as you said, he was your lemon dog, right?
He was the lemon dog, but miss him to this day. Still have a nice cry over it when I look at my memories come up every day. And actually with Tram, because he lost his sight and had other issues, I found this wagon, and I built a wagon with a thing where I could connect the harness and stuff, and that's how we would bring him around on the walks with Lulu last couple of years. He was around.
My friend Lisa Black said sorry about Lulu.
Oh, thank you, Lisa Black. Lisa Black has come up, I think, 3 or 4 days at least here on After 9 this morning or this week, and I got to say, she's become very popular around town and here on the After 9 program.
Now everybody wants a friend named Lisa Black.
Well, why wouldn't you? The LB. Now, speaking of nicknames, yesterday we were talking about that, how all guys have nicknames. Mine's Michael Caines and Mike K and I don't know, a bunch of other stuff, right? And we were trying to think of a nickname for you.
Yes.
And we were having a hard time coming up with one. I want to know, did anybody come up with a nickname for Lisa Williams? Did anybody suggest something for you?
I don't want one. I don't.
Why not?
One.
Why don't you want one?
Because I'm not a guy. Hey, Wilsey, Lisi.
What do they call your brother?
I don't know. I don't know what they call him.
He's got to have a nickname.
Yeah. I don't know. Wills.
I don't know. That doesn't fit.
Well,
Lisa Black. What did you call Lisa? Have a nickname back in high school?
Lily.
Lily. There you go.
Is that a nickname though? Like, can a nickname actually be your name? Ooh, Lusty Lisa. Wow.
Lusty Lisa. Mike and Lusty Lisa. Weekday mornings 5 to 9. No nicknames in high school, just
no. Lisa's a boring name. Like, nothing rhymes with it. It's just sort of like, yeah. Lily.
I don't know. Gotta think of something. I'm going on the nickname generator right now.
Oh my God.
Let's see if, okay. So first
Lisa
name,
B
Lisa.
and Lisa Wee.
Middle name, Sean. Last name, Williams. And what do I hit?
Jason makes a good point. Usually it's after an embarrassing moment you get the nickname to go with it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, this generator sucks. Jetta.
See?
Lee.
No, it's not. Listen, it's not in the cards. I don't need it. I don't want it.
LUL. Listen up, Lisa.
Lolly. Hey, okay, so let's get back to Friday the 13th, superstition.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So Friday the 13th, you wonder how superstitions get started, where it all begins. Black cats became unlucky during the Middle Ages when they were associated with witchcraft. Knocking on wood came from the idea that trees housed various spirits, and touching the tree would give you a protective blessing. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
For Friday the 13th, nobody knows for sure how it started. One theory is that it has biblical origins and is tied to the number of guests at the Last Supper.
Oh, yeah, 13. That's true. Yeah. JC had dinner with his 12 buddies, right?
That's it.
Mm-hmm. He has it. See, even buns. Jesus has a nickname. The JC.
Yes. So, yeah, superstitions. I don't know. Are you superstitious? What are you superstitious about?
Well, like we were talking about this morning on the program, like I don't feel like I am, but then I feel like there are jinxes. And a few weeks ago on this very program, I said how well Botox was working for my migraines, and since then, my migraines have gotten worse, especially this week.
Is jinxing the same as superstition, though?
I don't know. I think it kind of is. Like I don't do this now, but when I was younger and, like, say one of my teams was losing, say the Lions were losing, which is like every game, I would move seats or I'd change shirts or I'd put on a different jersey or whatever to bring them better luck. Like, I have something in my living room in Windsor, something to do with what's happening on the field wherever they were playing.
Do you have to sit in the same spot when you watch the game?
Well, see, that's a superstition too. If they're doing well, I can't move. You move seats, they start losing. See, I moved. I jinxed it.
Yeah, so I guess it is the same, jinxing and superstitions. Like I'm not so much a big thing like, oh my God, bad things are going to happen. But I would not walk under a ladder simply because that's not a smart thing to do. It's common sense.
Who would walk under a ladder?
Who would do that?
I mean, come on, right?
We have Mike the cat next door who's black.
Well, it's interesting, too. If you talk to Melanie Coulter and the people At the Humane Society, black cats are hard to adopt. Like, so people have it in their minds that this is unlucky. I am not getting a black cat. Show me something in white, please. Kind of racist.
Always carry a penny, Carol says. In the new year, enter your home right foot first. Just heard that one today. Ooh. I don't have time for all that stuff.
That's
time for it. Oh, but I will say, and Lisa Black will know this one.
Oh, Lisa Black. Okay.
There's a Lisa Black superstition story here, actually. And I think I've told you this before. She told me once that if you drive under an overpass, like where the train goes over you, kind of like a Dougal and EC Row there.
Yes, yes.
And if a train is going over at the time and you're driving, you have to lift your feet off the gas pedal. I know that's really far-fetched and ridiculous, but to this day, if that happens, I lift my feet up just in case. I guess I am. I am superstitious.
Yeah,
I'm a nut bar like everybody else.
You are a nut bar.
Yep.
Lisa Black says, LOL, feet up. Jason says, I won't go to a Spitz game every time I go, they lose. I do it for them. Well, thank you, Jason.
Yeah, it's a little far-fetched.
Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I had never heard about this, and because I just think, like you, Lisa, you said, why would you put your shoes on a table anyway? Unless they're brand spanking new out of the wrapper, and you're going to, like, spray them with that stuff that you do once, and then supposed to do it probably every few weeks, and nobody ever does it again.
You're not supposed to put a hat on a bed either. Bad luck if you put a hat on a bed. Yeah. Unless you place the crown down. I don't know.
Crown down? A baby being born? What's happening here with the hat on the bed? I got to look up the origins to all of these and find out. They started somewhere for some reason. You know, somebody like took off their hat and got shot. You know, or something. So you never can do that. Liz, while passing graveyards, hold your breath. Why? The people in the graveyard are doing it for you.
Hold your breath. Lift your feet up. Don't touch the steering wheel.
Jeez, a lot to think about here.
Yes, Jason, umbrella in the house. That was always ridiculous to me because why would someone open one in the house anyway? Then
what's the deal?
The door sideways.
Exactly. Especially if it's like a golf umbrella, a big umbrella. So. All right, well, there you go. A little superstition talk.
I like it.
Okay.
So Friday the 13th. Hopefully
the sidewalk crack thing, and I was, Sparky Anderson, the manager of the Tigers back in the 80s, would not step on the baseline, the chalk of the baseline, when he went out to talk to his pitcher. He'd always skip over it or hop over it.
So out of all athletes, do you think baseball players are the most superstitious?
I think so, yeah. There's something with baseball and superstition and all that stuff, like... you think about if a guy has a no-hitter going, like guys on the bench will not even go near the guy, let alone say, hey, you got a no-hitter. Sometimes announcers have not said and come under scrutiny because they won't mention that there's a no-hitter going on. Because they are afraid of jinxing that. I think that happened with one of Justin Verlander's no-hitters.
Really?
Yeah.
They fire him? Did they fire the guy?
No, they wouldn't have fired. They're fired. No.
Don't put your keys on a table. That's interesting.
Keys on a table? Where do you put them? Worry about your keys then.
Put them in your shoe. Put them in your shoe.
Oh, gross. Smelly keys. Come on, smelly keys.
Okay, let's call it quits now. You've got a busy day. You're doing live and local tomorrow.
Live and local. I return to the Saturday morning airwaves, 6 till 9 tomorrow. Jay Terryberry. I have a ton of questions for him on gardening and landscaping. You can join us with that. We'll talk about this salacious Trump book coming up and how we are spending our money during the pandemic. We're going to talk to the people from Interact, and they're going to tell us, how our spending habits have changed. And there was a story this week we didn't get to that I still want to get to about the grocery stores, the major markets in this country, and how we've been spending our money a little bit differently.
Yep, and will forever. The coronavirus has changed us in many ways for the long haul. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody. See ya.
Don't forget, Jacob Robson, Tigers tonight. With his first start of his major league career, he went 0 for 2 yesterday, hit the ball pretty good. They made good contact, but didn't get a hit. Hopefully his first hit tonight You can check out our podcast page. We talked to his mom this morning, which was a lot of fun. She found a way over. She's helicoptering over at 1:15 today to be able to go to the game in Detroit. And then Miggy Watch at 4.99 still didn't play yesterday. This weekend might be the weekend. Lisa, I will text you if he hits 500.
Oh, I know you will.
You might be watching, though. Lisa might watch a baseball game this weekend.
We'll see. We'll see.
So for all of us, Lisa Williams, Lisa Black, I'm Mike Kaycook. Have a great weekend.